Hello, I thought I'd do a mail day special. I bought a few cards, most of them because of Streets of New Mechanics, and some of them because of upcoming cards from Commander Legends, Battle for Baldur's Gate. So let's have a look. So this is how much I spent. And this is what I got. It's a pretty cool thing to do. Okay. This is in German. Cards coming from German. So yeah, not sure what they say here, but I'm sure it's very nice. Okay, this one is not a card that I actually bought, so this was a gift. Not super impressed with the packaging. This one is, there is some sort of, what do you call it, protection in here, but the cards are not. There should be a piece of cardboard on each side to keep them straight. So much to say don't bend, but don't bend. Saying it doesn't really work. Anyway, this one is a gift. Right, let's start with this one. Right, Tempting Contract is a good card. I bought it from my Vazi deck. It's quite a politics deck. And yeah, you give benefits to your opponent, but you reap more benefits than them. Inspiring Statuary, I think it's a card that's going to go up in price. It's already gone up a little bit. And, based on all these treasure shenanigans, you can actually use your treasures to cast non-artifact spells just by tapping them and not having to sacrifice them. Revel in Riches, again, the treasure mechanics, it seems to be prevalent, so I think this card is going to go up. It's already quite pricey. It's around about $10.50. I think it's going to go up. It's not going to go anywhere in terms of prevalence in the game. I think it's going to be more and more used as a win con using treasures, and also generates quite a lot of value. Thermopod, I needed it for an infinite combo, so I bought it. Void Walk, I just like the card, but I think I bought it because I want to do a blink deck, because I've never done a blink deck. So yeah, probably build an Ephara deck. So this one I bought because of the upcoming Commander, Minsk and Boo, Timeless Heroes. This one's got Changeling. Gets bigger, then you can sacrifice it, deal damage and draw cards with Miskin Boo, Timeless Hero, because he is also a squirrel, got Changeling, so that's why I bought it. I don't think it's gonna go up in price that much, even though I think Miskin Boo is gonna be built a lot. But I just needed it was a good price and I bought it. We've got the Ancient is still for that deck, because that deck can be built as a +1/+1 counter deck, which I'm planning on doing. Magna, Brazen Alloy was for my Vazi deck. Again, treasure tokens. One of the most important things with treasure tokens is that sometimes, let's say you've got no cards, treasure tokens are useless. You got a lot of mana, no resources, no gas. What you want to do is generate a lot of treasure, so it fits with your main strategy. But also, if you don't have any cards, there's incredible value by just sacrificing 5 treasures, getting an artifact or a dragon card, and really that could change the game. There is a Magda deck, mono red, where you essentially, if you got 10 treasures, you can get a 2-card combo, 2 artifacts. Then finally, Maskwood Nexus. This is also going to be for the upcoming Minsc and Boo Timeless Heroes. Everything is any creature type, including cards in your library. Essentially, every card that you own that aren't on the battlefield, and spells as well. So yeah, everything is going to be a hamster, not squirrel, hamster. That's it. Even before, I was still talking about hamsters. And then, yeah, you do the damage and you draw a card. I'm going to put the Planeswalker card, even though everyone knows it, but I'll put a reference on it of it. Talisman of Impulse, I needed one, again for that deck. Red and green, because all the ones I have I use for other decks. Bane of Progress is for the deck, because if you go a very complicated board state with a lot of artifacts and enchantments, say Stax deck, which uses a lot of enchantments, you play this, get a lot of +1/+1 counters on it, clear the board, and then you sack it for a lot of damage. So I bought this one. Scourge of Valkas is a card that is going to go up in price because a lot of dragons are coming with Commander Legends. Lots for Baldur's Gate, and there is especially one, the white one, that creates 1/1 fairy dragons. Now, and you when you deal damage with that card with that dragon, you roll a d20, and then you create tokens, fairy dragon tokens, equal to the result. If you have this one on the battlefield, and even if you hit 10 or 9 as a result, which is less than the average, you will have enough damage to kill 3 opponents if they are 40 life each. So that's potentially a very, very dangerous synergistic combo. An alternative to Scourge of Valkas is Dragon Tempest. It's cheaper, and it's an enchantment. Nikki of the Old Ways, it was like 30 cents. I thought it was pretty cheap. This is not a card that is very valuable, but I like it. I might want to build it one day as a commander, so I thought I bought it. Rise of the Dark Realms, M14, it was 10 euros and change, I think 10 euros 29. There is the cheapest one I've seen in a very long time, near mint in English. So it seems like, near mint is a little bit generous. Yeah, I think I'm going to tell them that. But yeah, nonetheless, it's a very good price. Rise of the Dark Realms is a game finisher. So yeah, that could go in my Eldrazi deck, Joda, because I can cast it for 5 mana instead of 9, and get back all my creatures, but also my opponent's creatures. So it's pretty good. Calcification for the Minsc and Boo deck. You put +20/+20 on a squirrel. Again, squirrel, hamster. Sorry, on a hamster. They're not the same thing. On a hamster, then you sacrifice it, and then you deal minimum of 20 damage to any target, and you draw minimum 20 cards. So you really don't care that you tap it. Honor 1 Shaku, I bought it because I've got a Planeswalker deck, and this one with a Planeswalker deck is fantastic because you can tap a Planeswalker, which does nothing. It doesn't have any impact on the game, and you can untap it, so it's multiple mana. And to wrap it up, Changeling Titan in very bad conditions. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think they told me that, it's going to be good, which it is good. And yeah, again, I bought it for the Minsc and Boo deck. So yeah, buying cards in advance, doing a little investment, predicting that deck is going to be popular, and so these cards will be pricier after. So it's an investment, but also I want to get them now because I want to build the deck before there is the price hike. It's happened with a lot of commanders, like for example the Bintown Bullies, some cards that were like under 10 cents went up in price temporarily, right? Because, you know, then it never lasts. There is a hype about a commander, but they did go up because it was a very fun commander. So I just wanted to avoid that. So I bought them in advance. Yeah, that's it. That's me sharing. I'm going to put a link to my Moxfield page if you guys are interested in the decks I build. And yeah, thank you very much for sharing this mail day with me, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.